Hi, my darlings. I'm Sophie Darling, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're reacting to episode 58 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and we lost Fu and Buccaneer, which is emphasizing that no one is truly safe. None of these characters are safe, especially towards the end game. And then we saw that the door of truth has been opened, the sacrifices have been broken down, which we have yet to see how that's going to relate in terms of Al getting his body back. We also didn't see Hohenheim in that situation. So I feel like if Hohenheim's going to sacrifice himself, it's going to be to try and save his boys and Azumi, because all three of them are people he cares about so deeply that he would be willing to do that, especially because it would give him his ultimate goal, which is to be reunited with Trisha and to sever his ties to immortality. We saw Lanfan has witnessed Fu die. Bradley has been injured by Buccaneer and Fu in their sacrifice. And we saw Mustang and the just terror and fear in his face at seeing Ed breaking down and disappearing before his eyes. So I am very scared for every single character. And I am also terrified for what has happened to Ed, Al, and Azumi, and possibly Hohenheim. But I feel it's very telling that we haven't seen Hohenheim, which makes me think Hohenheim may not have been broken down, but Hohenheim may be the key to restoring them and getting them out from the door of truth. But we're not going to ramble. Without further ado, we're going to get into episode 58. And they're still here! You're such an ass. I hate him. You've been here before. Oh, well, that doesn't bode well. Oh my god, please. How is he still going? I mean, wrath never stops, so it's a stubborn sin. I hate all of this. I'm so scared. Oh! She's shedding blood for you. That's how much she cares about you. Dead. He's gone. But it's not for you, and she won't lose you. And he still won't die, that's the thing. He's like, I'll give it to him, I'll do anything to bring him back. Oh, just the pain and desperation in his voice. They feel the same pain that he does. They're also losing someone they love and care about. You can put a stop to all of this. Oh. So much pain, so much suffering. It has to be for something at this point. Keep it closed at all costs. From our queen. They're willing to die for this. Let's work together. Of course he will. I love Ling. I think he's like top 5 for me. Oh my god. That's so menacing. I mean, he warned them. He gave them the chance. And they continue to fight, so I mean... So cool. It's stopping them from being able to get up though, which means they can keep the gate closed. Just so effortlessly cool. But what's noticeable is that he didn't kill them. He actually valued their lives in a way that Bradley didn't. Yeah, like that's gonna stop him. Oh well, I think they're dead. I don't think they could escape that, but I think the ones in the bridge, he didn't draw blood. Bit of both. Or maybe he is killing them. It's hard to gauge. Okay, no. He is killing them. Okay, I was wrong. I'll take that back. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with him either. Then he can let go. He needed to make sure. He was holding on solely for them. Make sure that they were safe. He's not going to be able to make it. Oh. To the north. This is such a heartbreaking episode.
外に出ちゃダメってラジオで言ってるから、タバサちゃんちは諦めましょうね、エリシア。ここからでも見えるわよ。もうすぐ始まるから、ママと一緒に見ようね、日食。
Oh, Kanea, you absolute legend.
人体錬成をしたとき、黒い手によって真理の扉に引きずり込まれたと。
デモンを守っていたバッカニア大が部下数名と共にキング・ブラッドレイとの戦闘において死亡しました。大は秦国の者と協力しブラッドレイに致命傷を与え、
No, she's
堀に突き落とした
furious.
そうです。
あのキング・ブラッドレイがそんな簡単に死ぬものか。あれは人外の。
Oh, she's like, don't you dare talk about that man.
まだ守られています。グリードとかいうホムンクルスが味方につき、正門中央兵をなぎ倒しました。
バカな。ホムンクルスがあのお方に歯向かうなど。
He would,
バッカニア
because
大
he's
は
done it before.
笑って行かれたそうです。
奴が笑って言ったのなら 我々が泣くわけにはいかん。
He did his duty and he was proud of
進もう。
it. So they have to do
シルさん
theirs.
行きましょう。
お
あなたの
There's no
奥方
time
も
for
晒さねばなら
weeping.
ない。
They've got to push forward with the mission. Wait, why does this look like where the father resides? Like with all the pipes and everything.
ここはどこなんだ。わかりません。いきなり飛ばされて。
Oh my god, did he bring them where Hohenheim is?
あるまで。しっかりしろ。もしかして。
Because this isn't within the door of truth. Yeah, he's just brought them all in place.
4人か。1人足りんな。
What the fuck are you doing?
あと1人は今作っているところか。
Yeah, because they didn't have enough to open the door of truth.
エドワード、アルフォンスま
Because
で
they needed
捕まったの
5.
か。おや、泉さんもこんな情けない姿ですまないね。
お前の中の賢者の石は後でゆっくり吸収してやる。
ホーエンハイム、そのマクロいやつは
The
何なんだ。
actual fuck?
俺の分身、ホムンクルスたちにお父様と呼ばれていたやつだよ。
こいつがあのヒゲ野郎だってのか。
そうなんだ。皮袋は壊せたんだが。
余計なことは喋るな。ホーエンハイム。
ある、起きろ。こいつはヤバそうだぞ。ある。おい、ある。
Because they were pulled into the door of truth, his soul has likely departed. So Al's likely trapped now within the door of
苦労
truth.
しとかそんな小さい餌に食いついてきた輩ばかり揃えたのだから。
No, don't you dare.
さてと、マスタ
Oh,
ン
they're
グ
gonna
君
use
時間
reset
が
to
ない
make
んだ。
Mustang a
進んで
sacrifice.
協力してくれるとありがたい。君と仲が良かった。なんと言ったっけ？ヒューズ君。あれでもいいよ。段取りはこちらでしてあげるから。そう。扉を開けた者が人柱になれるんだ。
Then you
だ
do
から
it,
エルリック兄弟が選ばれたのか。
fucking
そうだ
weirdo.
よ。
Stop making other
人
people
体
do
錬
it,
成
and
は
then
成
you
功
do
しない
it.
と彼らから聞いた。失敗すると分かっていてやるバカがいるか。
Somebody desperate enough because they've lost the person they love and care about most.
人体錬成はせん。
But what if it
扉
was
を
to
開けん。
bring Risa back? Even though you know it's not possible.
言ったよ
Would
ね
you still not try it?
時間がないって。
I think that's what they were hoping for.
注意。聞こえるか。返事をするんだ。
さあ、人体錬成をやって5人目になりたまえ。ほらほら、早くしないとこの女の命がなくなるよ。
I thought when he said it's too late that like they were just gonna give it up, but like
私はね、命令で死ねない
I
こと
don't
に
think
なっ
they'd
てるの
actually slit her throat. I thought they would give him an
そんなこと知らない体が手
ultimatum.
に入るなら人間苦労しないよ。放っておけばすぐ失血死。だが、私は錬金術が使える医
Oh,
者で。
this is an ultimatum, but not a verbal one. I thought it would be like a verbal one.
私ならこの女の命を確実に救うことができるということだ。おとなしくなったね。死んでしまったのかな。
大佐、人体錬成なんてする必要はありません。
するでしょマスタング君。
I don't know. I think he might do. Even though she's telling him not to. He can't watch her die. he can't watch her die. I thought they were gonna say, "Oh, if you don't do it, we'll kill her." I didn't actually think they slit her throat and then go, "Okay," which makes more sense in hindsight, but I thought, "Oh, they'll not do it," because they said, "Oh, like, it's worthless trying to create a fifth sacrifice because, like, no one's going to do it because they know it doesn't bring someone back." But now they're like, "Okay, well, you know it's not gonna bring someone back from the dead, so we're going to put her in a situation where she is either going to die unless you do it, or you let her die." And, of course, like, he loves her so much that he's not just going to sit there and allow her to die before his eyes if he can be the difference, if he can be the one to help bring her back. Of course, he's not going to, like, not help her. Oh my god. I can't take much more of this. Like, Buccaneer dying with a smile on his face because he knows that greed is fulfilling what he was staying alive for, his resilience and need to make sure that his men were okay, that he fulfilled his duty of keeping the gate closed is what kept him alive. And knowing that greed is doing it now, greed slash Ling, can't give greed all the credit, leads to him being able to rest in peace and going above the clouds. And then there was that scene where him and like Olivier were watching the clouds on the top of Briggs and wondering about what else was out there. And like that's his final moment. And then now we might lose Risa and they're forcing Mustang to become the fifth sacrifice by like dangling her life over him. And of course he's not going to want her to die, but she's saying like, "I'm not going to die. I made a promise that I'm not going to die." But I think she would rather die than have him do this because she knows that it's playing into their hands, it's giving them the winning opportunity. She's saying there's no need for you to perform human transmutation, even though she knows that she can't stop herself from dying because of the injury that they've caused. She's bleeding out, she's losing too much, and he sees it in her eyes, the way that they're rolling, and she's going quiet. He knows that it's only a matter of time that he's going to lose her, and he can't bear that thought of existing in this world without her, much in the same way that Azumi, Ed, and Al couldn't imagine living in this world without the people they loved and cared about the most, you know? It's pushing people into committing the ultimate sin because the idea of going on without that person is unfathomable. And the fact that they are using Risa against Mustang is just so cruel. I knew as soon as they were talking about making him the fifth sacrifice, I was like, they're going to use Risa, they're gonna leverage her, but I didn't think they would slit her throat. And I think that's what like caught me so off guard was they didn't even give him the option beforehand. They basically slit her throat first and then went, "There you go, make your choice." And I just didn't expect that. It just caught me off guard. I was like, they're gonna dangle her, but like they'll give him the option first, and then when he doesn't go with it, they'll then maybe try and push him by hurting her. I just didn't think they were gonna straight up be like, "Okay, she's dying, so make your choice." Like, I honestly can't take much more of this. And then Bradley has been injured, and then he's down in the water, but obviously I don't think he's dead. I think he's going to pull himself back up. We have a potential fifth sacrifice, which is playing into the father's hands. Al's not gone back into the suit of armor, which makes me think that his body must be pulled into the door of truth because obviously the door of truth was opened, their bodies were pulled in, but obviously they can't fully go in. But I think it's opened the gateway enough for Al's soul to slip between and return to the body, meaning instead of being brought here, he's now returned to his body. Whereas the others can't go there because their body doesn't reside within that doorway, so there's nowhere for them to slip through. They've just been brought to the father's castle. Weird, creepy place. As soon as they landed, I was like, that looks like the father's central place. That's really strange. And then also the fact that we didn't see Hohenheim break down, I was like, there has to be a reason. It's because they can't actually go in because they don't have the fifth candidate, which is Mustang, which they're trying to get to be Mustang, but we have to wait till the next episode to see whether Mustang will do it. But I think Mustang will do it because how could he not? Unless Hohenheim makes a sacrifice in order to forsake a fifth candidate from being created because he's within the father's body now. Like he's been absorbed into him and he's like, I'll drain your philosopher's stone. It's weird. Ugh, I didn't like that. It was very visceral. It was gross. But Al's soul must have slipped between the cracks and gone back to his body because he's not in the suit of armor. It's as if like his soul has found that opportunity to elude being pulled back into a body that's not his own and has gone to the actual body, which means he's trapped behind a door, which is going to make Ed want to open the doorway to get his brother back. It's just heart-wrenching. It's so heart-wrenching. I can't take much more of this. I really can't. Like, my anxiety is through the roof. I'm watching this and my heart's going like boom, boom, boom. I'm crying. No one's safe. Everyone's dying. I'm just so on the edge of my seat as to what's going to happen and just so scared at the same time. Who were the old people? Because that old man kind of looks like King, and I'm like, it can't be his parents because his parents would likely be dead. Because he's like 60 odd, unless his parents were very young when they had him. Even still, I don't know. I feel like his parents likely wouldn't still be alive, but I don't recognize them. My memory could be really bad. Or are they like Hugh's parents? I don't know, because there was then the mention of taking Alicia to see someone and like they could go and still see the eclipse, but they wouldn't be in the city. So maybe it's Hugh's parents. But I thought the older man kind of looked like King. But I could be tripping. I don't know. I think that's all I want to say for now. Thank you so much for watching this react. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. Until next episode. Bye.